There we go. Good day.
Good
Hello. Hello,
day.
Julie.
Hello,
Hi.
Tina. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm tired but I feel centered and calm. I don't feel bad today.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good. That's
yeah.
good. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? We got to shift
Yeah.
this out and get some energy and have everybody enthusiastic and right?
I know. I know. I know. It's like I'm craving simplicity and ease and laughter and fun.
Yes.
And it hasn't been. It's like everywhere you turn, it's like
Yeah,
things are happening to like keep us down or,
right.
yeah. And
Just when
it's
you
like,
think, yeah,
yeah.
right.
Yeah. So,
Hang
anyways,
in there. This energy will shift out as we keep talking about every week. We got to
I
hang in
know.
there and stay strong. My sister Vicky and I were just talking about this because everyone
Yeah.
around us is so scared lately of
Oh,
all
yes.
kinds of things. It's not even one thing. It's really not. It's just so many different things, you know?
Yeah. I know. And I feel, I'm nervous about September. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, you're not feeling good about
I'm not
September.
feeling good about the energies for September. And I hate to be like a downer and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, especially, being a psychic. But I want to say there's always something good in knowing this stuff.
Yes, we'll
We're
shift it
going
out too.
through the
Energy shifts.
difficulties. Yeah. So we're in this together, you guys.
Yes, we are.
Right? So even
Yes.
if things are difficult, we're here in spirit. We're here like to, support each other, even if that's like, say you visit the Facebook page and get the thought of the day or the meditation of the week or the song of the week, or you want to reach out to one of us because you need a shoulder to cry on, right?
Yes, please do.
We're
Please
here for
do.
each other. Yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah.
need this community to really help each other through these times, and we will get through together. There's strength in numbers.
Yeah,
It always
and I'm
has been.
wearing pink because I feel like we all could use some pink energy and
I
love.
was going to wear pink,
I
and then I had a mishap this morning, so I had to go with my. And I don't
uh,
really wear black all that often, honestly.
no, you don't.
I
No, it's
right,
rare I see you wear
right.
black. Yeah, I know, I know.
So,
But black's okay. That black's it's a nice color.
well,
It's
thank you.
sometimes it gets a bad rap, like they say it's bad news or something. I don't think it is.
Right.
So
Well, you
no,
look
no.
beautiful,
Oh,
Tina.
thanks. You
You
too,
look
too. You
beautiful.
look like you're glowing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So hello.
Hello,
Yeah, everyone.
everybody. How are you doing? I see people coming in. We've got
Yeah, we've got
Eleanor. There's our friend Eleanor and Jessica and Carmen, I haven't seen, and Sandra.
no.
Hello, hello. How are you ladies doing? It seems like forever since we've been able to connect, and I
Yeah,
miss you.
Carmen.
Yes.
Oh, Carmen. It's funny. I thought of my dad, and my dad's name is Carmine. So very
Oh,
similar.
there you
Yeah.
go.
So it's nice,
Yeah.
like a fellow Italiano in the house.
Right? A paisan.
Hello, capisce. That's I don't know much Italian.
Bungool. That's all I
Oh, that's a
know.
bad word.
Nobody knows it though, Tina, because it was in Italian. So shh.
Okay. Okay. Shh, we won't say anything. Yeah, because Julie has Italian connections too. If
That's
nobody
right.
knows, right?
I'm Italian by proxy. I've been Italian for 35 years. I think that makes me Italian, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Michael and
Yeah.
my daughter, yes,
Yeah. 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 Of
right?
course. And me, because we're
And
soul
you.
sisters.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's
That's right.
right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
Ciao. Ciao is
Ciao.
hello. Yeah.
Ciao,
I
bella.
thought,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know ciao. I know bonjour. No. Like, I think bonjour. No, I would,
Right.
you know, yeah.
My mother-in-law used to say K cots. That's a bad one too, but I don't know what it
Oh,
means.
oh,
I
okay.
think it's what the something bad.
Yeah. Yes. So
Yes.
I guess we'll begin because we were chit-chatting while we
Yes,
were waiting for
yes.
people to
Hello,
join in.
Shanazar. I think I said that right. I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome.
Bella Luna. Yeah, Bella. I know.
Bella Luna. I
That's a
love
beautiful
that.
name. I love
Yes,
Italian. I love Italian, Spanish, and French. Those are beautiful, beautiful languages, right?
absolutely. They flow
Yeah,
off the tongue.
yeah,
Yes.
they do. They're so pretty. Anyways, enough about languages. We're here today because it's free mini psychic
Yes.
readings.
We're here to
Yay!
hear the language of the angels. Yay.
Yeah, and the spirits and
Yes.
the guides and source
Yes.
energy, whatever you believe in. We do tune into
Yes.
higher source and we do a
Yes.
protection prayer before we begin. So all is in divine light and love.
Yes.
We are here to serve and do little mini readings. So Julie's going to be using her tarot cards. She's got a variety of decks, Which one she's going to use, we don't know. We'll find
Right.
out. And I like to use numerology. So with the numerology, if you could please share your date of birth. If you're shy about your age, you don't have to put in the year you were born. Month and day is fine. And please put the month in name form. So if you, let's say I have to think about this again. I do this every time.
Right.
So let's say your birthday is 2/11, and I'm going to be thinking, is that February 11th or November 2nd? Because I'm in Canada and you guys are in the States, and we do our date system differently.
Yeah.
Right. So,
yes.
And I just don't want to get confused, right? So
Right.
yeah, so share your date of birth if you want. We also have a few rules. So one of them is we call on those that we're drawn to, but also that have never had a reading from us before. And then if those who are regulars or who we've called on before, if we've got time, we will get to you because we try to get through as many as possible. It does get busy as the soul and the show progresses. What else? If you don't have a question, that's fine. We will share whatever comes through according to the card or the numbers. What else? Oh, there will be spammers.
Yes, there will.
Yeah. So there will be people joining in who will they will try to message you, or they will try to contact you, or they want you to contact them for reading. We don't know who these people are. We can't vouch for them. They're not affiliated with us. So it's your choice. You're adults. If you want to reach out to them, it's up to you, but we don't recommend it. And Julie and I try to ban and block them as soon as possible.
Yes.
But we get busy with the show.
Yeah.
So we might get a little bit behind, but we try, to keep on top of it. And I guess, what else do you want to say? Is there anything else? I don't think so.
I don't think so. No,
Yeah.
Let's get right into it, I think. Right? I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm ready too. So I guess let's go with Carmen.
Yes. I was looking at Carmen.
Yeah, from New York. Thank you. That's wonderful. Yeah, glad you're here.
Yes.
So Carmen, okay, so she did share her birthday. So it is, here we go. And I believe she had, she did say something. Here, I'm going to show it.
Carmen?
Yeah. Love reading. Is it someone I know or knew? So that sounds like she's single right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love. Love. Okay. And she didn't share her year, which is fine. July 27th for love, eh?
For love. Who's coming in for Carmen?
Yeah. So.
Well, I know Carmen's resting right now from things. I can see that. Yeah, she's gathering her strength after maybe a little battle, something a little going on, maybe in the area of love. So she's gathering her strength here. The Empress popped out for you, so that is really a fertile card. You're really open to something new here, Carmen. You really are, and you're receptive. You're very receptive to things. So let me just see what's coming into them. Yeah, there was some heartbreak. There was a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sadness in the arena of love. So you were up night, you were worried about it, you were thinking about it. This is really a mind card where you're really in your mind, too much in your mind, analyzing what can I do differently? What did I do? How can I change things to get out of this energy? Because it's a horrible energy to be in. We've all been there. But the good news is you're resting from that. You're really recovering and healing from that. And that's beautiful. That's what you need to do after hard times, really. It doesn't have to be in the area of love, but everything affects our love life because it's hard to be open to others when we're trying to heal wounds and what we've been through in past experiences. So Spirit is really trying to guide you into true healing and not just telling everybody that you're okay, because they're downloading to you. They're really connecting to you to have, right? To have you really love yourself really, really find that strength in you and what you love about yourself and what you have to offer others. And Spirit just really wants you to remember who you are and get your power back from these experiences that hurt you. And really rest from it too. Take a break. You need a little bit of a break is what it's showing. Maybe from love, because when you take a break, that's when you can kind of go introspective and see, how do I contribute to these relationships? What do I bring to the table?
Ooh, look at that jumped out.
Look at this.
Ooh,
jumped out.
heck.
Jumped out, Carmen.
Oh,
That
wow,
is
nice.
friggin' awesome. Yeah.
And it's a guy.
And
Yeah.
it's a guy with roses with an
If she's
offer.
into guys, because right, I
Right?
don't know.
Right?
Yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah.
It's all about the energy. So it doesn't, how you and I always say, it doesn't matter the sex, because it's all about the energy. So yes, Knight of Cups is an offer of love coming into you very quickly with the way that jumped out. Is it somebody you know or somebody new? Let's just do one more card for that. Let's see.
Because Knight of Cups, what is the description? Like, is there a description? Because for me, I would think cups would be like blue eyes. Would that be blue eyes?
Yeah, it usually, the Knight of Cups is younger, fair-skinned. The Knight of Cups is emotional. So it's always an offer of love in some form or another. And it's young love, like frivolous love, right? Like light love. It's not those intense contracts that we sometimes fall into that cause us those 10 of sword moments. Those are deep contracts that are really teaching us a lot. The cups are light, all emotional. So you're not, the cups are all about revealing your emotions, not holding back on your emotions anymore. And this person that's coming into you, this is who is coming into you. So the Knight of Cups represents the offer of love coming in. And this is who it's coming from, is the King of Cups. Wow. So this character is the master of his emotions. He really knows how to handle his emotions. Not like he's not emotional, but he keeps them close to his chest. He doesn't really wear his heart on his sleeve because he's got those mastered. So he doesn't have to project those emotions to know where he's coming from emotionally. Yeah. But this does represent an older man usually, and a very spiritual person too coming into you. I don't see anything that shows me that is somebody that you know, though. So to me, that says new love is coming into you. Somebody new is coming in. I don't see the Six of Cups, something like that, which would tell me that it would be somebody that you know right now. Let's see if we can get a time frame for that. Oh, God, the Page of Wands wanted to pop out.
Look at the cards are just flying out of
They
there.
are.
They want to speak to her. Yeah, they've got lots to say.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is the Hanged Man. So this is the energy that you've been stuck in because you keep over analyzing who's coming in. Like you're overthinking it. You're in your head so much, but this energy is great to come out because this means you're going to shift that perspective about love. So that healing time that you have coming into you is all about changing your perspective on love itself. And you're just going to get enlightenment on that. And what does love mean to you? And what are you looking for? And your whole perspective is going to change. And that's when that King of Cups, as soon as you shift that perspective, that's when that King of Cups comes rushing in for you. So that's super exciting, Carmen. I love these cards. And they were flying, like you said.
Yeah, they were like, ooh, here we go.
Yeah, let's see if it matches her cycle now.
Yeah, so Carmen, you are in a number 3-year cycle. And I keep getting that's about dating, getting out there, putting yourself out there, having fun, going with the flow. It's interesting because I keep seeing a basketball court and guys playing, but it's outdoors, because I see the big wire fencing, like an outdoor court, and it's fenced in. And a bunch of different guys playing. So I don't know why that is. I'm wondering if that's where she meets this fellow, or he's into that, he's a big basketball fan. It could go, in those directions.
Yeah.
But I feel close to home, he's in her neighborhood. So whether, I don't know, neighborhood could be so many blocks, right? I don't know. Everyone looks at neighborhood differently.
Yes.
Or community, right? The section.
Yes.
I do, and it's funny because that King of Cups, like the shirt that he was wearing, it's like, that's like a shirt a guy would wear when playing basketball.
Oh yeah, it is. It is, right?
Like, and it just like confirmed that for me, right? So
Yeah,
I get
very
that.
much so.
I feel like part of her wants something serious, like she's ready for commitment, but she's not. Like it's almost like one foot in, one foot out, like dipping in, dipping out, and back and forth. And it's almost like at times you might be going around in your mind, like when you said about the mind, like the thinking, it's like doubting or second guessing. And it could be like, is this the guy, or should I be dating this guy? Should I do this, do
That's
that?
right.
Like all these doubts. And I just feel like dating, like just go out and have fun, mingle, get out there, meet different guys. Like I feel like it is somebody fair, and he's got like really blue eyes.
I see that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if he's maybe graying already.
Looks like
Like
it, yeah.
blonde, or maybe getting a little bit of gray or white already. And doesn't mean he's old, it's because some people, they start getting white or gray hair in their 20s, right? Or younger.
Yeah.
So I'm getting all that. Yeah, this is her, Carmen, I want you to try to have fun and just go with the flow this year and laugh and enjoy life as much as possible.
You've been through a lot. You have. I see she was with someone 6 years, and in 2003
I read that.
you fell. Yeah.
And a quarter period. Yeah, that's, and I mean, that's tough. That is really, really tough. Yeah. So I do feel like love is there. Like I feel like it's there, but the serious of it, I think, is going to take more time. That's how I would want to put it. So it's almost like if you're looking for a commitment, Carmen, I feel like not until next year.
Really? You think?
Yeah.
I see it like a little sooner, but.
No, I don't. Like, I just feel like, she's the rest of this year, like she might be dating or with somebody, but she doesn't get really serious until next year is what I feel.
Well, and I went to grab my other deck, and these two cards literally flew out. Well, this one is the marriage card. So that's true commitment with true friend. It's the 1111 card. And there's that Page of Cups, another love offer coming in. So, Tina, you're probably right. It's probably not this year, but the cards have an odd sense. They just see it coming.
Yeah, and I just feel like even with the cycle, because three doesn't like commitments.
No, you're right about that.
That's a cycle. It doesn't like commitment. So it's because it likes to keep its, things loose or flexible, just in case something better comes along, just in case this happens. So I just feel like next year, like next summer, fall, she'll feel more ready to settle down. So
I feel
Carmen, I hope that helped. And thank you for letting us read for you.
Yes.
We're glad that you were able to join us today. So be well, sweetheart. Be well.
Yes. Good luck.
Okay, there's someone else here that's new. Okay. I'm going to try pronouncing the name properly. Oh, you tried, and it's like, oh, this is a hard name to pronounce.
Yes.
Chanisar? I don't know. I have a feeling I'm not saying it right. It's a pretty name.
I love it.
Name. Yes.
Chanisar.
Let's see. I'm just scrolling down. Oh, thanks, Chanisar. I love you too. So if you're still here, I'm just looking to see if you added your date of birth. And she didn't, or he. I think it's a she. I can't tell. Chanisar, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound ignorant. It's a name I've never heard of before. Yeah. And some names, just because of, the cultural differences, it's like, is it a female or a male name? And I'm not, Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have to just do a cold reading unless we go to someone else and see if Chanisar returns back. What do you?
Oh, well, I already have some cards.
Okay, you got cards.
Yes,
okay, then you read, and I'll just see what I can.
Okay, I just want one more for Chanisar because I see Chanisar is creating something. There's something in the works, and there's some confusion around it. So Chanisar this card popped out first. the Seven of Pentacles, which is creation, which is manifesting something physical, though. It's probably having to do with a new job, new money, new relationships. It's manifestation, though, of something that you're really, you think you need right now in your life. But there's some confusion around it with the Seven of Cups, Janice. So maybe there's just too many options. Yeah, right?
Yeah. I'd say 7 is an important number for Chanasar right now.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's what that means too, is options, but sometimes we have too many options and so it gets confusing. So you're just feeling a little bit confused on which way to go. There's one idea though. There's one thing resonating with you, but this is my when pigs fly card. So you don't believe it can ever happen for you. There's something in your psyche that says fat chance. That's not me. Good things don't happen to me. As hard as I work, as hard as I try, it just doesn't seem to come to fruition for me. So that is all negative self-thought. It's not a wand. It's not a sword card, which is negative thinking, but you're just not believing it. So it's something big that you're trying to manifest, which makes me think, with that original Pentacle cards, makes me think money. But the Queen of Pentacles comes out. So you manifest this, whatever it is that you're thinking you're not worthy of, you absolutely are, Chanasar. You are worthy of this idea and this new venture that you want to go on. So maybe cut out some of the options, maybe cut out some of the ideas and really start fine-tuning this idea of yours. Really start micromanaging it. Yeah, because it's causing you to stay up at night and you worry about it. You worry about this opportunity not coming to you because you want it so bad. And boy, have I been there. I have been there. And you think the law of attraction is going to be in your favor. And it is, but that doubt is manifesting itself and it's stopping you. You're just standing in your own way with whatever this is. So my advice to you is get out of your head. Get out of your head. Maybe fine tune some of those options, maybe cut them down a little bit. Do the pros and cons on a sheet of paper, pros and cons of each idea. And that will really help you to fine tune it because you're going to manifest it. You will. As soon as you get out of your own way, here it comes. So
she's beautiful.
Love that. Yes.
What a beautiful card. Like she's a beauty. Wow.
Look how centered she is. I mean, she's holding
on
to
and like
everything
she's very regal, like the way like they, she's holding her head and just there like she's a queen, like gorgeous.
I love it. This energy is so calming to me. It's just calming, right? She's just balanced. She's balanced. She doesn't have this confusion that the other energies seem to hold. It's gone. It's gone. There's no more confusion. So
yeah, so I've just been kind of listening to you and keeping an eye on the chat room. Yes. And Chanasar hasn't replied. Okay. So I'm just going to go. I'm waiting it. I'm just going by the name and that little picture that I kind of see.
All right.
So anyways, I'm getting headaches with Chanasar, like up here and like on the top of the jawbone. So I'm wondering, Chanasar, if you suffer from headaches. I feel it's tension. And with the jaw, like, so I don't know if you clench your jaw or like grind your teeth, but that's what I'm getting with you. So you might want to look into that, like seeing if you can remedy those, and it'll help with the headaches if that's what you're suffering from. The other thing too, I keep hearing like boom, boom, like a boom box, like, when people play the beat or the bass and music, like I could feel like boom, boom, and I want to go like, kind of like dance around. And so I'm wondering if Chanasar's into music or wanting to be a DJ or do something, but it's because it's almost like at the feet, like wanting to bring it out, like out into the world. Like it's, I don't know if like a producer or creator, right? Like, I don't know because Chanasar's not here to let us know. So I'm getting that. So I feel like this is a year for career and creating and like taking what you feel, like, what's at your feet and bringing out in the world, like what you were kind of saying in your cards there. So I'm just going to leave it at that.
Okay.
I hope Chanasar is listening or goes back and listens.
Right.
Because you got a little mini reading here, and hope that served and brought much comfort to you. Thank you for being here and allowing us to read for you. Be well.
Yes, Janissar. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay, I don't think we've done Jessica Chamberlain.
I don't think so.
Before, no.
No, but I know I've seen Jessica here.
I know, because she was here last time and we didn't get a chance to her because we were out of energy.
Yeah, it happens.
Right?
Right. We feel good, Jessica. We're going to do
Yeah, so Jessica, we're going to read for you. She's got no question.
Okay. Jessica.
And yeah. So thanks everyone for joining in the chat room. We see you and hear you and read what you're sharing. So, and we're going to try to get to all of you as quickly as we can.
Yes.
So it'll be interesting what you say for her.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what's coming in. All right, so the first card that popped out again was the Knight of Cups. So some kind of offer is coming into Jessica, something, some kind of offer of love. It could be friendship, could be a relationship, a romance, or a child. You know, these offers of love come from, we don't just have, you know, romance relationships. We have all kinds of relationships. So we have to remember that it's not all about the romance. But what's blocking you, Jessica, is the Emperor. So the Emperor is filled with rules and regulations and institutional ideas, sometimes religion, sometimes just ideologies that can sometimes get in our way because we stand so, it's what we've always known. You know, it's hard to change what you've always known. It's hard to go against the grain, and feels like that's what you're coming up against here, is going against the grain, going against something that you've always thought was the right way to go. And so now you're kind of shifting your ideas. Something new came into you to start shifting that idea, though. Some kind of new information was delivered to you by the angels because of the birds. And it kind of changed your ideas about things. It could be like a religion or an institution, a schooling program that you went through that you really thought was right. And now you're getting new information that says, well, maybe that wasn't so right. You know, maybe there are other ways to look at things. And that is so interesting that you've come into this information to kind of let these institutional ideas go, this programming that you can't help but not be programmed to an extent when you're growing up because you're so vulnerable and so impressionable with what people are telling you. So, but look at you, you're like, you know what? I just need to go my own way here. I'm getting too much resistance from everybody else. And finally, you just walk away from it. And it doesn't mean you walk away from people or relationships in your life. It just means you walk away from the argument. You walk away from trying to defend yourself. And you realize that there's no reason to defend yourself. You know, you don't have to do that. And that's just beautiful energy to find yourself in when you're truly ready to just let it go and not defend yourself anymore. And it lets down those barriers that kind of get in our way. We put our guard up because people start not understanding where we're coming from. So it helps you to lower those barriers a little bit. And oh boy, and then you really come into your own. And the King of Pentacles pulls up. So I love how these kings pull up at the very end of the show. That you will get what you want. You will get what you're manifesting here. And it's been a lot of arguing, a lot of, not arguing, but resistance for you. A lot of resistance. People saying that they don't really think that you're right in something. And, but you don't care. You walk away from it and you really grab your power here. It's all about that. I have some kind of connection with animals here, probably a dog. You see the dog there, the wolf there on his side. So you obviously love animals, or somebody you're with really connects with animals well, and that kind of gets you through the animal kingdom, which I use too. I love that. So really, really good energy, Jessica, really good. And don't forget, at the very beginning of your reading, there was a new offer of love coming into you. So maybe that changes your idea about some of these beliefs that you're getting a little resistance on. But it's beautiful energy. I love the 8 of Cups for you here. I really, really do.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Jessica, yours is changing cycles this month.
Oh. There you go.
And she's going into number 8 year. And I feel like I almost want to say, okay, it's like the sleep is going to go away from your eyes. Like you're waking.
Right.
I don't like that expression.
She was
You're
sleeping,
waking
right?
up.
But I
It
like
just
it
feels
for
like
her.
maybe just going through the motions. I think
Mhm.
that's how I would put it. So it's like maybe when she was pushing for something, it's like it didn't go anywhere. It was a bust.
That's right.
But so and that was the cycle. Like the cycle that she was coming out of had to do more about spirituality and going within and a quiet world and just surrendering to higher forces or to the unknown. And now it's like this is a cycle now. It's an 8 year. Things are opening up in your world. You're going to see, you're going to realize like, oh, why certain things happened these past few years, what's going on in your world. And it's like you're ready to take charge. I feel like, okay, it's time to stand up and go for the things I want to go for. No more fooling around or no more like boo-hoo-hoo or whatever she's been doing, right? Like it's almost like, I'm ready. Like, yeah.
Yes, she's ready.
Yeah, and it's funny. So I want to say, like when you're saying like manifesting, so the 8 is about manifesting because it's that law of it. You know, it's got the flow of the. Now I can't think of it. Eternity. Infinity. Thank you. Hello. Must be the Italian that we were speaking at the beginning. So it's like whatever you think or believe, feel even, will come back. And some things you'll find like appear before your eyes like that, and some things will take a bit longer, and good and bad, indifferent or not. So just be very mindful of what you want to create, what you want to bring into your life this year. I feel like too, it's about building your confidence and building wealth. And I feel like she's wanting to build her wealth, like investing. So it's like, what are you investing your time in? What's worthwhile? And
That's right.
I want to say, yeah, she wants love again, and she wants to create. She wants to create a world with a fellow. That's what I feel. Like she doesn't want to go it out alone.
No.
But she, so anyways, I don't know if I made any sense. I feel like I'm in it with her reading, like I'm in La La Land or something. What did I just say?
I know. You were channeling right there.
So anyways, Jessica,
I understood it.
To bring it all together, this, you're entering a time where it's like you're in the limelight now. Shine, show what you're made of, show who you truly are, and go for it. Go for it. And don't give up easily. This is a year to be persistent, because it's easy to think like, you didn't get it right away, or it takes 50 times to get where you want to get. Keep at it. That's the energy. It's like they don't want you to give up so easily, to go for it.
That's right. That's right. You're the boss now. Yes. You be the boss now.
And she does have a dog. I know that.
Oh, there you go. There's your dog's going to help you through this.
There you go.
Sure.
Okay, Jessica, thanks for being here and letting us read for you. I hope that helped. Be well.
Thank you, Jessica.
Be well. Yeah. So I'm just scrolling back here. There's some familiar names I'm seeing, but you know what, Julie? I can't remember if we've read for them before. I want to say yes, but I'm going to go to.
You go with your gut.
So if you feel like I'm skipping over you, it's not on purpose. It's just because I'm trying to remember if we did a reading, like a mini reading or free reading, and I just want to get to these others first that are new.
Yes.
I believe. Maria. I don't think we've done one for Maria.
I think so. Hi, Maria.
And then I think go to Jody. So Maria, she did have a question. Any buyers in the near future? I'm going to guess this has to do with the house.
Yeah, right.
Maria, are you still here listening? I hope so, because I would like to know your date of birth for that question. I really do. I wonder if it's an acreage property that she has.
Is that what you're feeling?
Yeah, because I just see massive. Something's massive. Unless she wants to buy a massive acreage. Oh, here we go. She did. Hi, Maria. Thanks. Okay. November 3rd. And I believe you're asking about selling a house. Like, are you wanting to sell your property? Where's that question again? Oh, Maria, Maria, Maria. Yeah, any buyers in the near future?
Yes. I do see buyers, by the way. Those are showing up. She's a little leery.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
she says it is for a house. So she gave me her date of birth. So I'm just figuring out her cycle.
I feel like it's somebody maybe that she knows that she's talking to that puts in an offer.
Well, I keep thinking November. Why? I was gonna say November, but I'm like I wanted to say September. So
Oh, yeah?
November. I'm wondering if she's gonna sell it in November. I'm wondering.
If you're seeing that, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the buyers coming in with the Page of Swords. Those are offers. Those are communication coming in too as well. So yeah, those are offers coming in for sure. There seems to be some kind of memories too with this property. She keeps thinking back, like, do I want to sell? Am I really ready to sell? Something in there has got her heart, some kind of memory of memory, right? That's really holding her back from really going all in. And yeah, it was very close to her heart too. Something maybe in the property or the house, there was a relationship, there was something there that she's healing from too. So that's why I feel like she wants to sell that property because of the memories. Maybe they weren't all great. But yeah, you're going to have offers coming in. Seven of Pentacles means you're manifesting something new. So something new is on the horizon for you. Really, it's happening whether you sell or not. Like, you're going to move on from this. You're a little bit leery. You've got some burdens again you're guarded a little bit from really opening up to people about it. Something seems to be stopping you from going all in, like just really getting this property sold, right? Something, but it don't matter. Yeah.
It's funny because like, well, I don't know, like I think like the market has been quite hot, right? Like it's been explosive in a lot of areas.
Yes.
And I'm just wondering if it's slowing down or if it's getting quiet.
Maybe.
Because there's something about like something's fallen through.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering I wonder
yeah.
if there was a deal being made and it fell through because I don't know if the person couldn't get financing or they changed their mind and like because it's almost I keep hearing this nagging like why is it taking so long or what's the hold up?
Yes.
Right? Even though the market's hot, is it like slowing down? Like what's up? And I keep hearing massive. And I keep seeing like a big yard. So I don't know, Maria, if your place right now where what you're trying to sell, if it's got a big yard, like if it's an acreage or you're looking to buy an acreage or, move somewhere big. I want to say it'll sell like fall. So, like between September and November. I said November. So I'm wondering if November is the month it's going to sell.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet she gets the offer in October because the 10 card came out. This is major arcana and it's the 10 and also a completion, a true completion of a cycle. So yeah, I bet you're right, Tina.
Yeah. And I do feel like there's a bit of arguments. So I don't know like if she's arguing with like a spouse or a partner about the sale, like the price or should we sell it or not, like I don't know, like there's something or where they're going to move or what they want to do
Maybe
next. That could be the holdup too.
Could be.
That's right. I see like it's a mess. Like I don't know if you got things packed up and things feel messy to you and you don't like it, like the clutter, like you're very unsettled, you're not liking your living situation right now, you don't like what you're going through, you just want it to be done and over with. You're changing about to change cycles in the next month, Maria. So you're coming out of a 9-year, which is about endings, completion, letting go. And entering a number 1 cycle in September, which is about new beginnings, a new outlook on life, new plans, goals, dreams, starting new things. Yeah, because I just feel like she wants to make a big move after, and I just And I keep like, what's the holdup? I keep hearing that question. What's the holdup? What's the holdup? But I do feel, yeah, by November, because I get chilly when you're moving and it's a little bit icy and I can see a bit of snow. And just be careful of the ice. If you are moving and it's icy, just watch nobody slips, because there's something you might want to get gravel or make sure things are cleared off properly off the walks, if moving items in and out of the house. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. For sure. And something, I see my cousin Chris is here. Hello,
yeah.
my cousin Chrissy. Something has fallen apart for you, though. Something unexpected came down. The Tower card showed up too here as well for you. So I think we're spot on with that. There's some kind of resistance with selling this property. Doesn't mean that's not why it's selling, because this property will sell regardless. But some kind of struggle, some kind of, this is my squawker card, as you know, somebody trying to sneak away with something. Maybe that's your fear. Maybe you feel like you're going to get swindled, or you're going to get, like you said, with the market coming down a little bit, maybe that's scary and you're feeling like you're going to get taken advantage of. But something changed for you, big change.
Yeah, and it could be too where she feels like, did I miss the boat? You know how sometimes when we feel like, you know, the timing, it's like, oh, it was hot then and we missed it, you know, like, and I want to say like, no. You'll still get your money's worth. Maybe not as much as originally hoped, but I feel you'll get your money's worth. So hang in there, Maria.
Yes, it'll go.
It'll go. Yeah, and I'm wondering if she's into like, I want to say crucifixes. And I don't mean this I'm not trying to be insincere, because I grew up Catholic. But I'm wondering if she put like crosses or something around the house to help it sell, because I see her doing that. So
I see her doing that too with some friends. There was some friends around her.
Like I'm just gonna put like a medal or a saint or something like to help sell the home. So
some friends are helping her with that.
So Maria, thanks, Maria. I hope those messages helped and that they served you, and we appreciate you allowing us to read for you. Thanks for being here. Be well.
Yes. Thank you so much, Maria. Good luck.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We have somebody new here. Jody. Is that okay?
Love it. Yes.
Jody, she'd like to know if her recently deceased mom is at rest. Because she wrote a lot of different comments.
Yeah.
And how my oldest son's future will pan out for him.
Okay. Well, boy, I'm so sorry about your mom. First of all.
It's hard to lose a mom.
Yes.
I'm probably not going to speak about your son, but she's a New Year's Day baby. I wonder if you were born after New Year. Yeah. How special.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. January 1st, 1975.
Ooh. These cards are really popping today. Yeah, I definitely see the heartbreak. I see you've been through some things. I see this was kind of a cycle completion for you. You've been through a lot, for sure. You've been through a lot.
Yeah. I'm wondering if, Jody, if your mom passed recently, because that's what I keep hearing. And I know everyone's time frame is differently. I'm just going to keep talking. Julie got kicked off. She'll come back. I'll get her in. So I'm going to keep talking. So Jody, I keep hearing recently that your mom passed, and I know everyone's definition of time is different. So for me, recently, no more than a year ago, I'm going to say like recent, like within the last 3 to 6 months, maybe. I don't know if it was a little longer or a bit sooner. There we go.
Sorry.
There we go. I know. I just kept talking because I was just sharing that I felt her mom's energy, like her mom passed away recently, like in less than a year ago.
Okay.
So, and she just shared here now in April. So yeah, that's just a
April.
few months. So
Very
that's
recent.
tough. I want to say, I'm just going to go first, if that's okay, Julie.
Yes,
Julie.
Yes.
All these J names. Jody, Julie. And then I got Judy on my mind. Like, okay.
Right?
Okay, so anyways, here we go. Was your mom's name a J, Jody? I'm wondering, because I keep hearing Judy. Wouldn't that be interesting if her name was Judy?
Yeah.
So anyways, Jody, she's in a number 7 cycle, and I want to say your mom's going to come through like a sign or a dream, even though you might think like recent, because I keep hearing recent. Some people share this belief where they feel like, oh, when they pass away, they need so much time before they contact you, right? Have you ever heard that?
Yes, I have.
And I don't
period.
Yeah, and I don't believe that. I really don't. I
No.
don't. I believe they can contact you like as soon as they're there, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know if they don't always do that, but I do believe that's possible. So anyways, despite it being recent, so don't pay attention to those that say like, oh, it's too recent, you won't hear from her. Don't ask, it's too soon. Like, no, don't. I didn't want to say like steer from those sayings, because I want to say dream. I just feel like you're going to dream about your mom, like out of the blue, like, and it'll be something unusual or unique. Like it'll help you remember. Like when you wake up, you'll be like, what? You know, like you'll remember it.
Very vivid.
Yeah, and write it down, because you know it might be cryptic, or you might be thinking like, what was that all about? It'll make sense later. Okay.
Yes.
Signs, like, you know what? I'm wondering if her mom liked, what is that candy called? They're like jujubes, but they got the sugar on it. Like they're covered in sugar. What is that called?
Yeah. I don't know.
Does anybody know?
Candy. Yeah.
I don't know if anyone knows, like Jody, you know what kind of candy I'm talking about. It's like a jujube, but they're covered in sugar.
Yeah.
I don't know what there's a name for it. I don't eat them, but anyway, I taste that. So I'm wondering if your mom is going to show a sign like through candy somehow, or you're going to feel connected to candy, or candy's going to appear for you, but candy comes up. I'm also tasting that, so I'm wondering if this was like maybe a favorite candy of your mom's. It could also mean like Halloween time, right? Because I associate Halloween with candy, so it could be like around Halloween, you'll feel a connection, or you'll get something from your mom to know like, okay, all is well.
Yeah.
She's not far. You know, I just feel like she's got lots of love for you.
Yes.
She wants you to take better care of yourself, because I don't know if you've been having health issues, Jody, but just be aware of your health. She wants you like to get like eat better, or do better, like as far as like maybe not necessarily about losing lots of weight, but eating better, eating healthier, and trying to go out for walks, or trying to go out more. But she wants you to be aware of your health and take better care of yourself that way.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh, she has MS. Okay. Yeah. That's a tough. So I guess diet, I don't know, like all associated with MS, but I'm just wondering if diet, to be really very mindful of your diet, and maybe look into things like foods that might be beneficial. They might not be the cure, but they might help, with symptoms, or help tone down the pain, or help you feel better, or, something. So, yeah.
Yes.
And that's what all I'm getting for you. And I'm not going to read about your son, Jody, because I keep getting it's none of our business right now. I know that might sound rude or insincere, but I just don't want to go there right now, because he doesn't want us. Like, I just get a no from your son, like, no, stay out of my business. Go there. Yeah. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm sorry, Jody, but I hope the rest helped and brought you some sort of peace with what I shared. So Julie's turn here, because I went first.
Yeah. So I see the Eight of Swords popped out first. So this is you felt like you were all tied up, like you didn't have any choices, you know, and really there's always choices, but you didn't feel that way. So it doesn't matter at the time. You felt like it was completely out of your control with what happens with really your mom and your son. You're feeling like you just need to surrender to the divine and let this all play out the way it needs to play out, because really you don't have any control over it. You've gone over every angle in your mind of what to do about this grief and this worry that you have. So spirit is telling you to simply let it go, to find a new way of thinking about everything, to find new avenues to go in, to look at things a little bit differently, because what you don't know is that you are changing your perspective about things. You are in this hanged man energy, and we just kind of talked about this, I think, with Carmen, about taking the time to shift your perspective. You know, bad things do happen to good people, unfortunately, and there's always trying to find out why. You know, why did this happen to me? Why do I have to grieve? Why do I have to worry about my son? To go to those places that not everybody has to go. It seems like other people do have things lighter sometimes, you know? And so we start thinking, why me? You know, am I being punished? Tina, you and I have been there before, where we feel like we're just being punished by the world, you know, or by God or whatever. But this is a karmic cycle ending for you. So you've been through some lessons here. You really, really have, with your health, with your mom, with your son, with those around you, those energies around you that you're always helping. You always put everything down to help others. You've always been that way. There's no other way that you know what to do besides help others. And that will always come back to you in return, that karma. Honest to God, it does eventually. As far as your mom, she wants you to start taking control over your words a little bit better. I think she will come to you in a dream. I see this came out when you were talking about her dreaming of her mom, and look how vivid this card is.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous
That's why
card.
I said vivid. So this dream is going to be kind of life-changing for you when you do connect with her, because it will be a connection. Don't think that will just be a dream, or those signs are you seeing are your imagination. It's a true connection. She's reaching out to you and at all times, but you'll feel it in a dream. And she wants you to use your communication and your words to help your son. She thinks that might be the guidance that he needs to really guide. Maybe there's some kind of healing that needs to be done too, because the star card pulls out too, as far as healing and rejuvenation. So I think what she's saying is what Tina was saying. Take care of yourself, rejuvenate. You need to rejuvenate and recharge your batteries, because you can't get to that communication that she wants you to have without recharging. You just need to rest and take care of yourself for a little bit here.
Yeah.
And she knows that her death, it was unexpected, whether she was ill or not. Nobody expected her to go that quickly from whatever that was, especially your son. It was kind of a shock. So the tower moment kind of changes all your beliefs about things. So there was a big shift coming, but maybe not yet with this hangman. So maybe that's to come. But the justice card comes out last for you. So justice will be served, and you will have this karmic cycle end. You really will. These lessons are not lifelong for you. They're not meant to be lifelong lessons for you. They're meant to be in the moment. You feel the pain, you feel the horror of loss, and then you really get justice. God will shine his light on you again, and you'll feel that sun again. It feels very dark right now. I know it does, and I'm so sorry it does, but that change of perspective is coming for you. As soon as you get out of that hanged man energy and stop blaming yourself for everything, you start taking control of why some of the things happened that happened. You know, you start really realizing that you can manifest a different future. She's at your back. She's got you now, especially now that she's in the spirit world. She's never away from you now. So she's always watching over you. So take that chance and open up, but heal first. Really, really heal first. And that sounds so much easier to do, but really pamper yourself. And all will heal. All will heal. All situations will heal.
I'm wondering if that Justice card in King of Wands has to do with like tying up loose ends with her mom's estate, like inheritance and
It always does usually mean
wills,
some kind of,
money.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some kind of inheritance. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And justice will be served. That's the main thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so I'm wondering, like, that could be maybe with health too. It could be like try not to get so stressed out with all those, details, and I know
Especially with
that's easier
MS.
said than
Yeah.
done. Yeah,
I know. I
depending, and
know.
like not everyone has things in place, so I don't know what's all involved. Like it varies from person to person, right? Yeah.
It does. But please hang in
Yeah.
there. Please watch for the signs. She's given them to you.
Hmm.
And all will be well. I mean, really, that's the moral to this story is the connections there, and you're going to be just fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Jody, I hope that served you and that the messages help. And thank you for
Yes,
being here,
Jody.
allowing us to read for you. Be well. Be well,
Yes,
sweetheart.
Jody. Be well.
Okay. So I'm wondering, because I'm going back.
Yes.
See, now things are getting like busy.
Things are getting hot.
Yeah.
Good.
We're trying to get to everyone here, you guys, or as many of you as possible. Hang in there. Be patient, please. I like this name. I feel this is a female.
Okay.
Let's see, Aura. But she didn't give me a date of birth. Isn't that a nice name?
I love it.
Aura.
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 Yes.
Like the auras that we all have.
Right? I love it. It's a
So
pretty flower.
anyways, Aura, I hope you're here, still watching. If you are, yes. Yay.
Yay.
She's here. She's a Boxing Day baby.
Oh my.
Look at all these holiday babies showing up,
I
okay?
know, right?
Like New Year's and now after Christmas.
To remind us the holidays are coming.
I guess those were the only two. I'm looking at my sheet here. It's like, what am I talking about? There's only two so far. Okay, Aura. So
All right.
thanks for being here. And yeah, wow, 1999. Look at all those nines. Yeah. So she wants
Right.
to know about a job interview.
Ooh, a job interview. Okay. Oh, I'm showing money and jobs. So yes, yes, for sure. Oh my, yes.
Okay. I'm not going to say what I think it sounds like when you keep saying yes.
Right. Well, the first card that pulled out what energy you're sitting in is the King of Swords. So you are a master of your communication right now. You've really fine-tuned your own language skills to really fit into the workplace too. You've worked hard at it too. So you're a great communicator. And that, of course, brings in the Eight of Wands, which is job interview, job coming in, really, too. Fast movement, too, which is super exciting. And then all of a sudden, the King of Pentacles. So, my God, you've got two kings, the Eight of Wands, and the Empress. The Empress pulled out with how you're going to feel about this interview. So you are in your power, Aura. You know what you want. You worked hard for it. You're going to go after it, and you're going to win with the Nine of Pentacles. This is the wish fulfillment. So you're going to manifest that money. This is money. So you are going to manifest that money. Heal from whatever past experiences you've had from work. Let those go. Don't let those inhibit you on this next interview, because see how uninhibited she is here.
Yeah, she's totally naked.
Sorry for the nudity.
No, it's
the family show.
Hello. No one's seen a naked woman before.
Right.
It's like, what bush have you been living under?
Right.
Or tree. Or behind what tree?
That's right.
Might be better.
So Spirit does want you to be vulnerable again, because I know it never is fun to get hurt and to have disappointment come to you. You think you're working so hard for something, and then sometimes it falls through. So, and the Four of Cups too. So there's some kind of energy too you are really holding on to. Maybe something in your daily life that maybe work would prohibit you from doing. So you're kind of holding on to this energy a little bit too hard. Maybe the thought of working is going to take you from something you're loving doing right now. But what Spirit wants me to remind you with the Empress card is maybe that is the path, what you're loving to do right now. What are you thinking that this job, this interview, this new life in the workplace is going to take from you that you're having fun doing right now? There's some kind of hobby, some kind of thing that you've been using to pass the time. And Spirit wants to remind you that sometimes those are our past, those things that bring us the greatest joy can also bring us great wealth and finance too, because you're so passionate about it. So maybe if there's some hobby you're using to pass the time, take a real close look at that hobby and see if there is a way to maybe kind of intertwine the two. You know, I'm not saying don't go on interviews, definitely go on interviews, but maybe something you're learning right now in the interim is going to really help you in this new job or this new career path that you're about to embark on. Because it is coming with all of these major arcanas too, as well, or the kings. The kings are here, so some kind of new is coming in. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So Aura.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I wrote down make up your mind. Like it's as if she can't make up her mind what she wants to do or be when she grows up.
Yes.
Right. And I'm just saying that's an expression because I know you're, an adult now, but I mean, we all have those moments too, right? Like
that's right.
I mean, I've been in my 30s or 40s and thinking like, what do I want to do with my life? Like so,
yes, right. Me too. Yes.
So I just want to say, like, I keep hearing like make up your mind, like what career path. And it's funny because she's right now she's in a 6-year cycle, and that's connected to career and the home life and responsibility. And it's almost like, and schooling, like I keep hearing like schooling, like I feel like, I don't know if you thought like, okay, I'm done with school. That's it. I'm not going back to that. But I just feel like for whatever you want to get into or what you want to do, you're going to need a little bit more schooling. So there might be something you might have to sign up for, training to add, because there's certain skills that you might need that you're not qualified for in the job that you need or you're wanting to go after.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if she's going to apply this year, it might not be, it might be in the next year or so, right? Mm-hmm. For now, it's like, I'm wondering if she's trying to find something in her field or she's trying to find something like, okay, like off and running.
Yes.
Right. And it's almost like I keep hearing to like building character, you've got to build experience or build upon.
That's right. Yeah. Some kind
it's
of
like and I just get like she's not liking this job hunting thing. Like I just feel like she's not enjoying it. It's yucky. It's not what she thought it would be. It's not as easy as I don't know if she thought it was going to be easier than this. And I mean that's normal to think that, right?
Oh yeah.
And I just don't want you to be disillusioned or anything. So it could just be like I keep hearing like 2. Like I'm wondering if she's gonna get 2 part-time jobs.
Maybe.
Or like maybe one job and then like another stream of money in, from something completely different from home. Like, but
well, she just finished university, I see. So
she said that?
Yeah. That's what she said.
Okay.
She's trying to find something to practice in her field. So that's what it is, the search.
And and I just feel like I don't know, like it's been hard or it's not as easy as she, it hasn't been that easy.
I think that's why Spirit is telling you, maybe don't be so focused about your field. Maybe something else will lead into your field. Maybe some other distraction that you're using will lead you into the field that you studied in, but maybe that's the door in. Maybe that's what Spirit's trying to say. There's another door in.
Yeah. Yeah. And I keep getting like, and I'm wondering if some of these like, Aura, like, I don't know if you can confirm this. It's almost like, I keep hearing like experience. So it's almost like frustrating. Like they might like your credentials or that you just finished, university, but where's the experience? Exactly. And it's frustrating. Yes. So I just feel like, you might have to find something in the interim, like something completely out of your field, but don't give up. And I keep getting like 2. So I don't know if this is like, you're going to find something in 2 months. It could be in November because that's a 2. Yeah. It could be, 2 different jobs until you get into your field. but just keep at it. Like, don't give up so easily. And I just feel like maybe like in the winter, like late this year going into, well, because I don't know where she lives. It might not be winter where she lives, but
Right.
at the end of the year. But so let's say January, February is where I want to go. It's like you might just on a whim apply somewhere and say like, oh, I'll just take a chance here, and boom, you'll get it.
Yes.
Like I just feel
You
like
won't
it
even
might,
realize. Right.
yeah, it'll just come without much effort, or
That's
like
right.
kind of like what, so
Yeah.
I just feel in the interim like you might need to get a job that you don't like, or that's not what you want, it's not in your field, but just maybe for the few months or so until you do get what you want or close to that.
That's right.
Yeah,
It will open the door for you. So don't dismiss anything. Don't dismiss any offers because they're not in your field. I think that's what we're saying.
exactly. So yeah, Aura,
Yeah.
thanks for letting us read for you. I hope that helped.
Thank you so much, Aura.
Yeah, and be well. Okay.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good.
I'm just okay, here we go. Jada. I'm gonna say it's Jada.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Jada, are you still here? It's Jada. We're finally getting around to you because you were here around.
Right?
Yeah, you were here for a while. So I don't think
Jada.
Yeah, I don't think Jada has a question.
Jada.
I'm just scrolling.
Jada.
I'm gonna say Jada. Yeah. I mean, if we mispronounce it, we apologize. Yeah, so she didn't have no question. Just a reading, please. So I guess it'll be March 18th. Young.
Very. Got some friendships, some partnerships going on, some collaboration going on with Jada. Some kind of great idea. Oh my God, Jada, your cards are coming out wonderful. I can't wait to share them. Face, yes. What is Jada not know?
I'm just trying to figure out what age. I feel like she wants to go see the world, but she can't, or like she's being. And I mean, in a way, I can see that because of COVID, right?
Yeah.
It's not easy to travel right now, or cheap. Yeah. I guess, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe she's in school or something.
Oh, she's only 17.
Oh, maybe she's just starting with school for college.
17.
Or graduating.
17 going on 18. That's young.
Well, there's some kind of new idea, some kind of real sharp idea too that you really do want to follow. Maybe it is traveling or doing something different. You're kind of tired of the same old. But you do have some partnerships, some collaboration going on, and some friendships that are really helping you build your future and are guiding you. And they have good guidance. Their intent is good. They really do want to uplift and help you, whoever that is surrounding you. Ace of Wands in the past. So you have a plan of action. So you had a plan of action. This idea came in. Your friends are helping you to pull it off, and it's going to work. At the basis of it, you walked away from some things. Maybe you graduated, maybe, but it's something new for you. You walked away, or you didn't walk away. You left to start something new. Some kind of new start is on the horizon for you. Whether that's happened yet or it's about to happen, it's going to happen. You're going to get a new start here because death and rebirth came out just in the future here, which is always a new start, always an ending to old ways and a beginning of new ways. So you are about to embark on something very fruitful, very profitable too. Your future looks really, really good with the Eight of Pentacles coming up to what you don't know. So your hard work is going to pay off. I don't know if you're an artist. I feel like you might be like some kind of artist. And really hone that artistic skill that you have, because that's going to really be profitable for you. You're going to really find some stability in that artistic ability that you have. You have some kind of ability that other people don't have, so that's going to take you. Maybe that was the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords popping in here, but super good things for you, Jada. Super good. Yeah. That's wonderful.
It's funny. I keep hearing like she's so young. She's so young.
Yeah.
And I
Right?
want to say, like, maybe, I mean, and she is like, she's only 17. I'm telling everyone your age, but that's okay. You're probably the youngest one in this group.
That's right. I love it.
Normally, I'm going to be honest, I don't like to read for someone under 18 without parents' permission.
That's true. Bad
Um,
Julie.
well, it's I I should have said something sooner. So
Oh
no,
no,
it's all good, right, Jada? So Jada, we're
we're
going
all
to,
good. Oh,
Julie shared
Jada.
good things. Yeah. So anyways, it's fine. It's fine. We didn't say, we're not steering you in
No.
the wrong direction. It's funny
No.
when you said like creative and that, like I kept getting with Jada, like she's got stars in her eyes. Like she wants to be a superstar.
Yeah.
Like she wants, so I don't know if this is acting or singing or what else would be there, dancing, like something, like she wants to be the world stage. Like I keep being like, and it's funny because before I did her numbers, it's like she wants the world or the world in front of her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, and I don't know if you're done school yet, Jada. Like, I don't know, like that would be high school still, right? Like
Yeah.
maybe the last year.
Yeah. Maybe.
Like, I don't know if she's wanting to ditch school. So, Jada,
Maybe that's what she's walking away from. She's like, I'm
yeah,
done.
yeah. And it's like, if this is your last year and like, if you can just finish it, right?
Oh,
Maybe. Because a lot of
yes.
times, just, I know maybe in what you want to do, it's like, what's the big deal? I don't need my high school or whatever. It's
Yeah,
like,
you do.
just get it, just finish,
Yeah.
just so you know it's done and it's out of the way. Because I
Yeah.
feel like, a lot of people consider that paper still important. So that's the way
Oh,
the
yeah.
world is, right? But I
Oh,
do
but I
see, yeah.
hated it. I hated it so bad. I'm
But
waiting.
she does. I just feel like she's got big dreams, lofty
Oh,
goals. She
yeah. She
wants
wants to
like
go.
the universe, like
Hmm.
she wants her name up in lights and that. So I don't know if that's all true, Jada. I can't predict if that's going to actually happen.
Yeah.
If it does, come and say hello to us.
Please. Find us.
We'll be like, oh, we'll want to go to your movie premiere or something.
That's right. We knew her when.
Yeah.
Jada, it's your best friend Julie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
She
just
wants
be
to
aware of
go.
that. Yeah, and
Yeah.
she has the drive,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the world. And
Yeah.
I just keep hearing like the world is your oyster, Jada.
Me
So
too.
for
Yeah.
me that means like you can do whatever you put your mind to it. Is it always going to be easy? No,
No.
no, not everything's going to fall into your lap. But that's part of the journey. That's how we learn and grow.
That's right.
So yeah, good luck to you, Jada.
Yes. Be
Thanks,
excited.
thanks
Yes.
for being here, and
Yes. Thank you, Jada.
be well, Jada.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Malik.
Malik.
Have we read? Wait, she looks familiar. I think we've read for her before, haven't we?
That's okay. Let's do
Have
a
we?
reading for Malik. Yeah,
Okay.
the name is out there.
Okay, Malik. I don't
Maybe.
know if Malik shared her date of birth. Um,
Well, Malik does sound familiar, but what are the chances there's more than one, Tina? Right?
what's that?
It could be another Malik.
Could be.
Oh, I love Malik anyway. Got some good cards popping out.
I'm just seeing if Malik. Oh yeah, she did share her date of birth. Yeah, she's here. Okay, thanks,
Good.
Malik.
Good.
And I'm just, while you're doing the cards, I'm blocking and deleting a spammer. So
Oh, thank you. I saw one earlier.
yeah, that's actually, knock on wood, like that's pretty good because usually we
Right?
get like
A lot.
inundated. I know.
It's really good.
I know. I think we're being looked after today.
I think
Thank you.
so. Right?
Okay, all right, you go ahead. Oh, that's a beautiful card.
Right. This is the
Wow.
star card for Malik. Yeah. This is all
That's so
about
nice.
connection and healing and really rejuvenation again, recharging those batteries. It hasn't been easy for us. So this has been a time of really connecting and healing for you. You're feeling like you're not, this is the Sun card. It's the happiest card in the deck. It came out in your challenge position. So Malik, it feels like no matter what you try to do. You just can't seem to find that happiness. You just can't seem to find that joy that maybe you used to feel or you want to feel. I'm with you. I've been feeling that way too. You know, it's just, I just want to feel this card. I just want to feel this energy so bad. Right?
That is, yeah, that's nice.
Right.
It's very energizing. Yeah.
Very energizing. But that energy is coming to you for that card to pop out like it did. So you're a little bit on guard. You're a little bit leery of maybe that happiness isn't for you. Maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I'm on the wrong path. You've got one eye open at all times. So you're just real leery of happiness anymore because it's been so long. You know, you're not even sure if it's for you anymore. At the base of it all, here is that Justice card again. So now is the time to really start looking at your happiness and what you deserve, and that you do deserve to be happy. You've been through a lot. Why not try to keep going for that happiness and find it? You know, you will find it. Balance is in order for you. The spirit is saying that balance is in order for you. Balance is coming for you. And happiness is coming for you. And what you don't know is you're going to be traveling soon. You're making a plan now to travel. And this is where your ships are really coming in for you. You know, that happiness wants to find us, and you are looking for it, and that's all you need to find it. Really, it's all you need. What does make me happy? What will give me something to look forward to? It's hard to find things to look forward to anymore. So you're finding it though. You're just like, screw it, I'm done. I'm going introspective. I'm going to start finding my own happiness. I'm going to start listening to the universe more and these signs that keep coming my way to tell me that I'm on the right path, because you are. And happiness is just around the corner for you. So don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Don't just let down those burdens. Just let them down. You're carrying them with you. It's been far too long that you've been carrying these burdens of what should have been, what could have been, should have been. You know, you've been kind of carrying that. If I'd only done this, if I'd only done that, you know, it's time to let that go. Start planning for your future. Start having things to look forward to. There's just been some crap around you in the past years, you know, a lot of crap, a lot of squawkers telling you you're not doing it right. And that's why you're not happy. You know, follow me. I got the answer, you know, and you're just done with that. Oh God, are you done with that? You are truly walking away. Look at that. This card's come out so many times today. People are just done, right? It's like you and I were talking about the beginning of this show before we even went on air, of what can I stomach anymore and what can I not stomach anymore. That's exactly where Malik is. What can I not stomach anymore? And you're just walking away from it, you know, and that's bringing you to the King of Cups, to mastering your emotions. No longer will you be blaming yourself or self-sabotaging to find answers of why this seems to be eluding you. But it's there. Spirit is just really dumping that on you right now with my reading right now to tell you it's there for you. You deserve it. The justice is here. It's karmic time. You've put it out there. It's going to come into you. It is going to flow back into you now. Reciprocity is yours with that star card at the very beginning. And the star card in the original Rider-Waite cards is reciprocity. She's dumping a vase into the river, and it's replenishing into this other vase that she's holding to continue to dump. It's replenishment. It's reciprocity. What you put out there will come back to you. And it's coming. It's coming. Please hang in there. I could see that it hasn't been easy, but it's here.
Yeah.
It's here for you.
With Malik, you know that card deck that you were using? For some reason, I can see Malik using that deck. Yeah. I don't know if Malik's into, you know,
Chariot.
that, you know, wanting, you know, would do that, like read, you know, own cards, or into tarot.
Yeah.
So what's the name, just in case, what's the name of that deck?
The Light Seers Tarot.
The Light Seers
Tarot. Yes.
Okay, so deck. Malik, you might want to look into that. I don't know if you felt drawn to those images, but for some reason I could see you playing around with those, because I just feel like she's like, it's been a very spiritual time for her.
It has been, with the Hermit.
And
for sure.
and it's funny because she's, you know, all that stuff you were saying, it aligns with her cycle. She's in a number 9 year.
Oh no,
which is tough.
I know, but it's almost over.
Oh,
it's almost over.
I'm, you know, and it's funny because it's like I don't like talking about it either, because it is tough. It's a heavy energy, and it's about completion and endings. It's a time of you're shedding and releasing a lot.
Yes.
And the
A lot.
releasing happens on all levels. So it's mentally, spiritually, physically, materially, emotionally. Your emotions are all over the place. Very sad. I feel like lots of tears. You've been shedding a lot of tears.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be the same person. Like, I want to say, like, even if you feel weak or lesser than, you're going to come out of this stronger and better than ever. Like, you, and
Yes.
it's not about you being tough and mean. It's like you're going to be lighter. Like, there's going to be this light or this energy about you that is like, you know, you're in your power. Like, nothing can get you after all this. So I want to say it's all going to be worthwhile. I keep feeling like things are going to come together for you in your world. Honing in, keep shedding, keep releasing, letting go. When things pop up or keep repeating, it's like it's trying to tell you, like, what is it that is holding you back? If something's repeating, is it an emotion? Is it an action that you keep doing and it's the same result? Like, so it's like, what's the pattern? And once you identify it, you can heal it, let it go. It won't happen again. I keep getting Christmas. I want to talk about Christmas with Malik. Like, I feel like this is going to be an important season for you, and like, it's going to be special, and there's something magical about it. It's not because you're going to be extravagant or because it's like you're going all out for Christmas. It doesn't feel that way. It just feels like there's something very magical and moving about it. Like, you connect, or something wonderful happens, and it's like on a very heart or spiritual level, and it's almost like too good to be true or hard to explain. So it could be something where, like, you know, that's not noticeable by those around you. Like, it's more internal. And I keep seeing, like, the tree and the light. So it's almost like, you know, a special time, like something special or wonderful happening
For
at
sure.
Christmas. Yeah.
For sure.
Um,
Well, absolutely. She's got 3 major arcanas right in the middle. So whatever this new endeavor is that is coming for her, it's coming fast. And here's what she learned is boundaries. Boundaries is what Malik learned. And those are so important to have, our boundaries. So no longer will you be deceived by those around you. Like, you've just created these boundaries for yourself, and that's all you needed. So it's wonderful.
And, you know, I think too, Malik, like, if you're finding like you're laying low, because it's like things are getting to you, like, you know, you feel like, oh, that's giving me a headache, or that's like giving me a stomach ache, or that's hurting me, like and it doesn't have to be with people, you know, it could be you're watching something on TV or reading a book, then leave it be. Like, it's fine. Cocoon if you have to. But I feel like things will open up, like things will become lighter in your world, not till next February, March. And I know that seems like, oh, like what, 6 more months?
Yeah, but
it'll go by quickly. But I just want,
right. You're walking away, and those transitions take time. They really do. We think we're ready. We do. We think, oh, I've learned it all. You know, all of us are that way. So just give it some time. Really give it some time. Yeah.
And this is your time to heal and to, and she did say she was into the tarot. So it'll be interesting if you get that. Light seers, Light seer, SEER.
Yes.
Tarot.
I wish I had the author of the box. I have it somewhere, but
so I'll write it in the comments. Light
there you go.
Seer.
My favorite deck.
Tarot deck. So I'm sure you'll be able to Google it. So Malik, thanks for being here. I hope those messages helped and served you.
Set boundaries. Yes, learned boundaries. Good for you.
Thanks for allowing us to read for you. Be well.
Thank
Be
you.
well, Malik.
Yes.
Okay. See, I feel like we're so behind. So
I know we end up spending more time than we think.
Yeah.
That's okay. We got to get it out.
I'm just seeing. Okay, Maina, I see you. I do want to get to you, so hang in there, Maina. But there was another one before, because I was touched by her question. Sandy.
Okay.
So Sandy, Oh, she didn't write down. I don't know if that's March
Yeah.
or like, are you March 7th, Sandy? Are you still here? It doesn't matter if you're not. Like, I'll
See
just
what
do your
comes. Yeah.
cycle number. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just won't know when your cycle starts and ends. Because I don't know if your birthday is March 7th or if it's July 3rd.
Right. Huge difference.
Huge difference.
Sandy's beautiful. I love
She
that picture.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to say March, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know
Well,
because
I was thinking March, but that's the way us
yeah,
Americans read it.
yeah. Oh, and she had sad news.
Okay.
One of her friends died this
Oh,
year.
sorry,
That is
Sandy.
that feels hard, like young,
Oh, yeah, it does.
young. Yeah. So
So many people lost. Yeah.
we'll see. Um,
Well, I can see that.
so Sandy. So I'm just going to assume like just a general read. Um,
Right.
yeah.
Well,
Should
Saint
we?
Michael, Archangel Michael
Oh,
pulls up for you immediately. This is my Archangel Michael card, which I have a special love for Archangel Michael because he's always there with us with that sword of truth, with that love and protection and guidance and just a real balanced energy that's coming in to help you through that loss too, for sure. And it really hit you hard, this loss. It really did. It threw you into the King of Cups, which this is usually a Master of Emotions card. So after that happened, you did try to control your emotions with this. You did try to say, there was reasons, and even though you didn't know everything, the moon came out in the past, so you were in the dark about a lot of this. It came suddenly for you because you didn't know everything that was going on. But the guidance is there for you with Archangel Michael. So that's what that's saying. It feels like you're feeling alienated. It feels like you were maybe feeling left out of the loop in a lot of areas. I don't know if this has to do with your friend, but you were feeling like alienated, like you weren't listened to, you weren't heard for your own emotions. And Archangel Michael wants to remind you that there's always a key there. There's always a way out of this energy. We all fall into this energy, by the way. It's not anything new, but there's always a way out of it. So the angels are telling you that you will gain your power back. King of Wands comes out next. So there's your friend to me, looking over your shoulder, always guiding, always there for you. Now you can connect more than you ever could before because they're always available to you in any given moment to connect with. So that's what you're going to find in the very near future. That's the very near future card for you. And new information is coming in to clarify things for you. So you won't feel so alienated in your, I don't know if that's your inner circle or at work but you're feeling very alienated, but there is some new information's coming in. I don't know if that has to do with your friend or something else in your life that you're feeling kind of alienated about. But yeah, you're just changing everything. The Tower card pops out, so it was unexpected. And really threw you for a loop, really started making you feel like you had to really, how precious things are, how precious time is and what we're doing with our time. So it threw you for a loop there. And when Pigs Fly card came in too. So to me, again, it's that alienation feeling for you. And I'm not sure what that's coming from, but really look at that and really try to move past that because there's fast movement here for you. So that incoming information is going to really change things for you. Something's about to come in with the Page of Swords here. So that's new information that's going to change everything for you. But give it some time. And don't try to look for all of the answers for everything at once. It's just keeping you up at night and making you worry too much. So all in divine timing. It's all in timing, right, Tina? I mean, we always think we're right. We think, oh, this is the worst of it. I'm going to be, I've learned, I'm better now. And then you fall back into that. So don't beat yourself up either. This is all mind sabotage too. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it. It's not deserved. So change that. Yeah. And you will.
Yeah. So I don't know if Sandy's watching because she hasn't replied back. So maybe not. So hopefully she'll come back and listen to the recording. or
Yes.
join in.
Yes.
So Sandy, you are, whether your birthday's in March or in July, you're in a number 6 year.
Oh,
And yeah, so that, and it's funny with, like, I keep tasting popcorn with Sandy.
really?
So I don't know if
That's
she's been
interesting.
like craving popcorn or she's into popcorn right now, but popcorn. And you know the popcorn balls that you can make,
Oh,
right? Like, you know
yeah.
how you stick
The
them
sticky
together?
balls. Yeah.
That's what I'm really tasting with her. Like, that's how I'm tasting the popcorn.
Oh,
So I'm
yum.
wondering if she's got maybe a sweet tooth right now, or she's got a craving for popcorn, or eating more popcorn than usual. But anyways, popcorn comes up. I also keep hearing like opening up shop. So I'm wondering, Sandy, if you are considering, or you do run a business of your, of your own, like, or considering it, because I keep getting opening up shop. But I feel like, despite like the loss of your friend, in a way, something keeps you going. So I don't know if it's like the memory of your friend, you're doing this for your friend, like you're fulfilling something for your friend, but like something keeps you moving. And I keep getting like career comes into focus for Sandy this year. And like shop. So whether that's an actual storefront, or like, because now with technology, you can set up a shop online.
Yeah.
But I keep getting shop with her.
It's exciting.
In regards to the friend, I feel like, did you say if you felt like it was a female or male? I feel it's like a female energy.
I feel it's a female for sure. Female
Yeah,
cards are all showing up. Yeah.
Yeah, that passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And kids. So I don't know, like, if you promised her something with the kids, or keeping in touch with the kids, or helping with the kids, but the kids come up too with this, and focus. Yeah, that's about all I'm getting for Sandy. Like, not much. It's almost too, I feel like there might be a block, and it could be like, doesn't mean that's bad or good. It could be part of the grieving process. She's still in grief. So
Yeah.
there's parts of this grief you still need to heal before more comes through. Like, that's how I get it when I read energy in that manner.
Yeah.
So it's nothing wrong. It's not there's no timeline for healing or not. So, and I mean, it's the healing process. There's lots of opportunities. It's a growth process. It helps us, learn too, because I just feel like you're learning a lot. And it's like you're picking and choosing what matters too, right?
Right. Yeah. But you're feeling very alone, and
Mm.
and Spirit wants you to reach out to others too and talk about it. Don't
It's,
alienate yourself either.
I was going to say, like, I almost recommend volunteering. Like, there's something about volunteering with Sandy. And I don't know, like, where you live, if that's possible in your area. But it could be, maybe even it could be even volunteering your time, or, it doesn't have to be working with an organization. It could be volunteering your time, or volunteering your advice, or something, right? That,
For sure. Yeah.
that helps the process in your healing.
Yeah. I think so. For sure.
So Sandy, I hope you heard this.
Yeah,
These messages helped.
Yeah.
Thank you for allowing us to read for you. Be well, sweetheart.
Yes.
Okay, Mena. She's been like catching my attention.
Don't
Or
forget me.
Mana. I'm not sure if we're pronouncing your name correctly.
Right.
It's a beautiful name.
Is beautiful.
It sounds Nordic, kind of. I don't know if I'm correct, right? Like Norway, Iceland, not Switzerland, Sweden. Like, I'm wondering if she's from.
Don't test my geography.
In one of those areas.
I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
I suck at geography.
Yeah, I want to say like Norway, but I don't know. Like, we'll find out. I wonder if she's here.
Well, she is, because she's waiting for us.
Nah. Is that how it is? That she wrote it out here. I'll show you, like
Mana.
Yes. Oh, and then that way it kind of sounds Hawaiian.
Oh, it does. I love the name.
She said her dad named her. That's an interesting name. I've never heard that before. Mana.
Me either.
Okay, Mana. Anyways, beautiful name. Thank you for being here. Okay, I got her date of birth. Mana, I know you've left a lot of different comments, so they're all nice. Thank you very much. Very lovely. Mana. Yeah. And I'm not sure if she was wanting to know something specifically.
Okay.
Okay, and then Brittany, yes, I'll come back to you, Brittany. Okay, so
Yes.
after Mana, Brittany will do you if you hang in there. Thank you, sweetheart. You know what I've been getting into lately?
What?
Okay, so when I see somebody's pet, I
Yeah.
always call the pet, oh, how's my honey bunny? Like that's the nickname I like to term of endearment.
Yeah.
Right? Even though I know their name, I'll be like, oh, look at the honey bunny. And
Yeah.
I've been noticing lately, I've been wanting to call everyone sweetheart. And I don't mean
Yes.
this to be sexist or rude. It's very heartfelt. Like it's about like, and it's not about like, I want to go out with you. It's more about like you got a sweetheart, right? Like just
Of
sharing
course.
like,
Of
yeah. So
course.
I just want to share that with people. Like if you're like, not
Yes.
sweetheart,
It's a
how
term of
people,
endearment.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just saying this like it's gentle, it's coming from love and light, okay? It's
Yes.
because I think you have a sweet heart. That's what it is, okay?
It's because you're so sweet.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that.
Okay, so anyways, I got off track. I was looking for your date of birth. Oh, there, I got it on screen. What am I doing? So,
Well,
anyways,
Mana's a freaking superstar.
I love how you did that. What card is that? You put it up so quickly.
Superstar.
Ah, superstar. That's like that.
Superstar.
Who's that comic that did that skit?
Yeah,
Superstar.
wasn't it like a Saturday Night Live skit?
Yeah. Okay.
Superstar.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's that card again? See, I'm not
This
even
is the
tuning in.
Six of Wands.
Okay.
Which really is, you're finally coming into some recognition. And
Okay.
that's wonderful. So you really are in
That's,
the limelight, though. People are
I
looking
like
at
that
you.
card. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
are reveling in it. Yeah, it's time for you to be in the light and to be noticed. And you're being noticed. There's people noticing that you've been working hard at a lot of things, and people are finally starting to notice. And the Chariot came out next. So this tells me fast movement forward is what the Chariot always means, that you're going to take this superstardom and you are going to really run with it. You're not going to waste it and just feel like it's your 15 minutes of fame. You're going to really work hard and keep people looking at you. Some kind of show, some kind of public speaking, some kind of maybe like Hollywood or, some kind of recognition. You're going to be noticed. People.
Oh no, we lost Julie. She'll come back, you guys. She got kicked off. So I'll take over. And then Julie's, I know she's scrambling to get back on. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Here she is.
Mana, if you get your own show, don't use my internet. Is my advice to you.
I was going to take over, but just, like, you popped in. So yeah. So,
now I know how to get back in. I don't know why it does this. It's stupid, but anyway, decision. So there's a decision that's here for you, and maybe it's an offer. Maybe you're deciding between two or more different offers, but you're thinking about it. There's one offer here though that is really divine and in divine timing, and it's time for you to really move ahead in this recognition that you're getting. It's really spiritual, this recognition. So I don't know if you're like a healer, a Reiki healer, or something spiritual is happening with you. And you're really connecting to the divine. You're really connecting to spirit. And that's just so beautiful. You're really trusting. And once we start trusting in the universe trusts us back and gives us responsibilities to help people heal. And so you're taking that. And there's some kind of friendship group around you that's really helping you and supporting you. I see the 7 sisters in the sky. It could be 7 women, 7 something. But I definitely feel the number 7 with you. And friendship, you're getting a lot of support from those around you. I don't see any jealousy or competition, which sometimes comes in with that superstar card because people are noticing you, and sometimes that can spark some competition around you. But you are standing on your own. You're balanced with money, with life, with friends, with family. You are really taking control of your own life. You're in the steering wheel now. Like you have total say-so of where you're going. No one's going to tell you where you're going or steal your thunder right now. So that's beautiful. My God, I love it. Yeah.
It almost sounds like you're channeling like an inner New Yorker for her.
Yeah.
Or Boston or something. I'm wondering if she's from around like one of those areas. Wouldn't that be interesting
Maybe.
if she was?
Wouldn't it though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just reading some of the comments because she's keeping in contact with us,
Yeah.
which I love. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
And she
Me too.
models. So that's the superstar.
That's the superstar.
I'm
Oh,
wondering if she's going to
superstar.
get, I'm wondering if you're going to get like a big
You
contract
will.
or something.
You will. It's coming.
Yes.
It's
You'll
here.
have to let
Yeah.
us know, Mayna.
Yes.
Right?
Please.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. And tell all your friends to come see us for readings. No, I just
Right? Don't forget us, Mana.
But she was also saying like she wanted to know like she had a breakup, so her heart's been broken.
Let's see in love then.
Oh, she's from LA. I'm wondering, like, I see the East Coast with you, so I'm wondering if you're going to be taking a trip there soon or have something to do with work. Like, you might be good because I do. Like there's a Christmas and it feels like soon. Like, and I'm getting New York, like New York City for her.
Maybe a trip.
Like October, November. Yeah, like the leaves are blowing on the ground and falls in the air. Like, yeah. I want to say, okay, I'm getting off track here.
Okay.
So is it Maina? No, Mana.
Mana.
I want to say Maina. Okay, Mana. I is in a number 4 year. And this started in June. Yeah, in June. So relatively new. It's only a few months. Happy birthday, by the way.
Yes.
You just had a birthday not too long ago.
Yes.
And, oh, wait.
What?
Oh, no, she's only 20, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you going to make me do math now?
You know what? She was born, wasn't that the year of the Twin Towers coming down?
It was September 11, 2001.
And 1. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
She was a baby. Yeah.
Just before, like a month before.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so anyways, that's just, I'm getting off track again. I don't know why I brought that up, but anyways, that's sad. We're not going to go there.
Right.
So 4 years. So this is about like, you're trying to make headway and you're really like, you're bound and determined. That's what I get with you. And I keep getting like this, like, I'm bound and determined to get this and to do that and to reach this goal and to go here and go there. Like, and I'm like talking like, ready to rock and roll or ready to get going here.
Yeah.
And you mean business. Like, that's what I get with you. And I want to say, in a way, this breakup is going to be a blessing because I feel like you're going to focus now on you and your career and doors are going to open. And it's like, you don't want to be with this person because it would hold you back. Like you might feel like, I'm going to say no to this job because I want to be here with this person. So I just feel like, you know, more opportunities and doors are going to open. I also want to say, like, try not to get so frustrated this coming year. So for the next year, so that would be until next Mayna, just like hold tight, like, because you're laying the groundwork, like you're preparing, you're getting things ready for the years ahead. So not everything that you do will touch to gold or seem to work out right away. You're going to think like, I put in all that effort for nothing. And it's like, no, it's not for nothing. It'll work out or it'll be fruitful in a year or 2 years or 3 years. Right. So keep that in the back of your mind. Busy, like I just feel like things will be busy. Making contacts and contracts comes up with her. And again, New York, like I get New York and even maybe Boston, because I kind of hear Boston and see the city name Boston. So I feel like she's going to be going to the East Coast for work, or maybe because there's a contract there. I also feel like there's a rendezvous down east, like, and I want to call it a fling. I don't think it'll be permanent right away. Like it might just be a fling, or maybe you guys do keep in touch and just get together when you can. Yeah. Because you're going to be more focused on your on work, and creating stability and security and name. And it feels like too, she wants to grow her money this year. Like you want to save rather than spend, and you might feel cheap. Because that's the energy of the 4. It's like you go cheap. It's like you don't want to part with your money. You'd rather save than splurge, and that's okay. That's okay. It's you'll spend your money another cycle. So right. Yeah.
There's divine timing right there.
Yeah. And I feel like this guy that she meets, like, I think he's from maybe New York or New York, and he feels, I want to say, like, he's older.
Yes.
Like, because I get he's in his, like, 30s.
Yeah. Older.
I know, and I'm like, that's not old. But I mean, like, to her age, that's older, right? That would be, yeah. So, he's very confident and he smells good. So I'm wondering if that's what attracts you, like, is his scent or his cologne. But he smells, wow, like I can smell him and he smells really good. And he's good looking. And he's got dark curly hair is what I see. He might be a bit shorter than you, Mayna. I hope you don't have a problem with that. Because I think he's like 5'10", 5'11". I don't know. And I don't know how tall you are, Mayna. Maybe she's,
I'm
I don't
6
know,
foot and Michael is 5'9" or something. So don't let that stop you.
Yeah. So anyways, I don't think it will.
Yeah.
Because he's in really good shape and he's got a great, like all those things, like all has those physical features.
Yeah.
But he might be like, I don't know, maybe too hot to handle or maybe too much at times. And I think that could maybe sway you from, like, not wanting to fully commit. And you got your whole life ahead of you. Like, you want to explore your world and explore possibilities. And sometimes being in a serious relationship at a young age can prevent you from doing those things. I mean, I'm not trying to say it's wrong or right, but I just want to share, like,
and some cards came out regarding it too. So that relationship in the past was intense. It really, really was. You had an intense contract there, and those contracts can be so difficult because you're learning, and lessons are never easy because you're just confused, But right now you're in that 4 of Swords, and there's that 4 for you. So let yourself heal, let your heart heal, because I absolutely see that fling coming for you in the King of Cups. Doesn't that look like the East Coast too, right there with the beach? For some reason I see the East Coast, not California, in this picture for some reason. I don't know why, but I do see your King of Cups here. So this person is going to come in and be balanced and not be so unsteady like that last one. That last one seemed very intense and just too much for you. It just was too intense for you because the devil shows up here, and that's addiction to toxicity, really. Sometimes we fall into this and we don't even realize, but sometimes we just fall so in love with the idea of love that we forgive too easily. We forgive those signs that we get because we want to be in love so bad. We want to have a partner. We want to have true spiritual relationships that uplift us. And so we keep trying to make it work. So I feel like this last one was so intense that you just kept trying. You just kept trying to make him happy. And nothing was going to make that person happy. He was addicted to being unhappy almost,
Well, I'm just going to interrupt. She did share that he's her ex, very depressed, and he needed a break because he was sad and he wants to get better and will reach out.
Okay, there it is.
So there it is. I'm skeptical about him.
Let it go. Yeah,
reaching out again. And I don't want you to like. I mean, it's easier said than done. Like, to get hung up on this guy.
Yeah.
Go out, go and work. That's going to help you. That's going to be your healing tool this year, is work. I know. Just go be busy.
You're a superstar. You don't need
there you go.
Superstar. You don't need anybody.
That's right. Okay, Mayna. Well, I loved having you here, Mayna. That was just wonderful.
Thanks so much.
So I hope all those messages helped you, and thank you for letting us read for you, and for being here, and be well and stay in touch.
Yes, do. Please do.
I want everyone to stay in touch. We like hearing how you guys are doing.
All of you stay in touch for sure. We never get feedback, do we? We never do.
Not always. No. And I love it too. I mean, it's normal, right? Like, we like to know how we're doing.
Yeah.
Even if it's like you guys are total crap, I want to know. Because I can improve. Right. Yeah. You guys are the worst. Never want to be in your presence again. Right. That's sad. That's sad. We don't like that one.
No, we don't like that one.
No. So Brittany, I said we'd come to you, and then we'll check in and see like where we're at, because it's almost 2 hours. That goes
Oh
by
my.
quickly. I
I
know.
don't feel too bad.
No, I don't
Savannah
either.
says we helped her. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Good. We did
yeah.
it, Gina.
We
Look
did
at
it.
us.
Yeah, Mana, go be superstar.
Be a superstar.
We have a
Excited.
few superstars showing up in the room, like with that energy. Yeah,
It's true. It's true.
nice. Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, Brittany, here we go.
Brittany.
Thanks for being patient. You've been here for a long time,
Thank you
sweetheart.
so much, Brittany.
Okay, Brittany. So I know she had a question.
Yeah.
So before I find it, I'm going to write down her date of birth, because there's so many comments. Oh, where are you? I think she said something about her mom. Yeah, she did. Oh, Brittany, well, I'm sending you light and love. You know, it's not easy losing your mummy. I want to say mummy.
Right. It is your mom.
No matter how old you are, I want to say, because
that's
I
for
know,
sure.
I mean, you can be, I have a client, I don't know how old she is, but she lost her mom. Her mom was over 100,
Oh
and her mom
my.
passed away. Yeah.
That's great.
So this client is at least in her 60s, okay?
Yeah.
Beautiful lady, but anyways, and she grieves her mom, even though her mom was that old, right? And it's like,
yeah.
You know, it's
It's
yeah.
an umbilical cord.
Mummies, you know, are special, especially when you're close to your mummy, right?
Right.
Yeah. So anyways.
So the cards show the loss. Absolutely. You've been grieving. The first card to show up was the Five of Swords, what energy you're in. It's headache energy. Nothing seems to be working out. Everything seems to be going wrong. There's a great, great sadness that's crossing you. So this is literally what's stopping you from being able to move forward and to is grief. And there's no way to put a timeline on that grief. Unfortunately, I wish you could. I wish. But Spirit has other ideas when it comes to, but your mom is saying, please try to walk away from that grief. Please try to live your highest life. What she doesn't want is for you to waste your life, not a waste, but let time go by grieving her when there's so much for you. I mean, all she ever wanted was the best for you and to have you living your highest purpose. So she's really asking you to try and let some of that grief go and try to find some new things on the horizon to look forward to. There's some idea, something that Spirit has in store for you that your mom is helping with. That again, it's when pigs fly. You don't see this coming. You think not me. You know, this is not meant for me. It's like kind of winning the lottery card. You know,
That's been a popular card today.
it really has. People don't see this coming.
What card is that one again? What
this
does it
is
say?
the Page of Cups. This is the
Page of Cups.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is always usually an offer coming in of emotion, of emotional strength, of emotional clarity, some kind of clarity in love, you know, when it comes to emotions, not necessarily, well, love, you know, like I said, there's all kinds of relationships. And there's all kinds of soul mates too. So we have to remember that too. They're all lessons to be learned, but you don't see this coming. And I love that, because whatever that is that's coming for you that you don't believe in is going to really finally let you find your balance in these times for you. It just feels so unsteady. Like you just haven't been able to get on your own 2 feet in quite some time. And Spirit is saying, please keep your mind open. Don't get in your own way because of grief. Grief is very all consuming, you know, and it just is. And one day it's going to be better than the other day, and it gets better and better. You're never going to forget, but you will be able to live with the memories without them hurting you so much. And that day is coming for you. So hang in there. There's no magic bullet to getting over grief. So just hang in there. Because this Queen of Cups is coming from you. Real, true balance, real mastery of your emotions, real connection to Spirit, real connection with your mom, and the universe too. So that's what the cards, and it is kind of a lesson, a psychic, a cycle ending for you too, and a long cycle. These cycles last. It's not just the last year. You know, sometimes these cycles can go 10 years even, that you get in these continual lessons. But they're over for you is the main thing. And it's time to heal. It's really what your mom wants you to do, is just start on the path of healing. Just start imagining things that you couldn't ever have imagined before. And just start. Just get your foot into the door of, maybe there is a future here for me. Maybe there are some happiness times ahead for me, and some happy times ahead for me. And that's it. She just really wants you to know that they are here for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Brittany, I just want to give you a big hug right now.
Me too.
Sweetheart.
I am hugging
Because I feel like it's real struggle.
It's hard. Yeah, so hard.
Getting over the loss of your mom. And I mean, I don't know if we ever do. Like, I'm just going to speak from experience, because so I've lost my mom. It's 13 years, and I have my moments still where I just want my mommy. And just, even though I know what I know and what I do, I still have my moments, because it's that physical, that human connection. It's like, I would do anything for my mom, to a hug from my mom, or to hear her voice, right? It's not the same, even though I know she's there in spirit and I can, maybe feel her energy. It's not the same as that physical.
No.
So I just want to say, don't knock yourself if you're, feeling like, I should be here with this, or I should be feeling like this. It's like, it's fine.
Absolutely.
Give yourself breathing room.
Yes.
I feel like it's a weight. She's feeling, really, the loss of her mom has been very profound. And it's almost like, I keep hearing, like, how do I feel better? But how do I get over it? How do I pick up the pieces and love life again? That's what I want to get with her. And it's almost like, there's a weight on her, and it's like, that's what she wants to lift, is this weight. And it could be like the sadness, the heaviness of it all.
For sure.
Of course, I want to say, like, mom died way too soon.
Yeah.
Right?
It was unexpected, for sure.
I want to say, like, I know people, I want to say, like, maybe it might not happen this year. And Brittany, I don't know where you're from. I don't know if you are in Canada or in the States. You could even be in Europe somewhere, or Australia. I don't know, because this goes around the world. But it's like, I get with you. It's like, you just want to go in your car and just drive. Like, there's, like, you want to be free. And I feel like this would be a really good healing tool for you. Like, just getting in your car and going.
Yeah.
Or traveling. Like, I don't know where you're from, if how that would work out. If you're going to do that, I feel next year would be a better time for you to do that. So in the meantime, it could be like, maybe in the meantime, what can I do for now to get me through day by day? Because that's what I get with you. It's like day by day, maybe.
Distract yourself.
And it's like, she needs to keep busy.
Yeah, keep busy at all times. Absolutely. Yeah.
I feel like, and I get anxiousness too. It's almost like she's looking for signs, or she's looking for that connection with mom, like to know mom, right? Whether it's a dream, or like coming through a sign, through a coin or something. I feel like you'll feel really connected to your mom, or you'll really feel her presence when you start traveling, or like when you get out there, like I know I keep saying, like, driving in the car, like, she might not be a driver, but, like, just traveling somehow.
For sure, traveling. The Two of Wands pulled up for her too. See the van, see the travel plans here. Traveling is on the horizon for you, for sure.
There's something I keep hearing your mom saying, like, getting back to nature, or getting back. So it's like, what is there that you guys share together? Was something that your mom truly loved? That's how you're going to feel connected with her, or feel her spirit. So if that's like, oh, my mom loved sitting in a certain park, or if my mom liked walking, going for walks, go do that. Because you'll more and more you do that, more and more you'll feel her presence, or feel her energy, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
But that's the one main thing I hear from your mom, because I know that was your question, is like, what message? And it's like, get back to nature, get back to natural. Like, there's something get back.
And she wants you to notice the feathers. It seems like the birds are all around you. So notice the feathers. That's her. Whenever you see a feather, that's her reminding you to to look up.
And birds for me too is about freedom and the
Mhm.
flight. So take
Yeah.
flight, and that could be why I got traveling too with her. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like on her travels,
Yes.
she will. And, and it's could be things too where you come across or you encounter, let's say it could be like a picture and it'll be like, oh my God, that
Yes.
connects to my mom somehow. Or
Exactly right.
you'll meet someone and it'll be like, did mom send him my way?
Yes.
Like that's what I get. Like that's how your
Yeah.
mom is going to
That's right.
try to show her presence and make her energy felt with you.
Yes.
So
Absolutely. I
if you
see that.
can make plans to travel, if that's something that you're into and you can do it, I would say like start saving now, like just work and save your pennies and save as much money as you can so
Yeah.
that you can go hit the road next year.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Hmm.
Yes. Do
Yeah.
it. Yes.
Hmm.
And keep us
Oh,
updated.
and it'll be, I think, such a moving and profound
It will.
experience. Just the traveling alone, right?
Oh,
So
it's going to mean everything to you. It really will.
yeah,
It
yeah,
will
Brittany.
change you. Yeah,
And
Brittany,
I
I'm
do
so
feel a lot
sorry.
of love from your mom, and
Me
I
too.
keep getting the color yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so for me, yellow's joy, and she wants you to celebrate. So it could be, do something that celebrates your mom. It could be like, oh, my mom loved chocolate chip ice cream. So go get a chocolate chip
Yeah.
ice cream. You're celebrating her,
That's right.
by eating one. So,
Yeah.
oh, Brittany, I hope those messages helped. And
Yes.
thank you for your patience in allowing us to share these messages, for being here.
Yeah.
Be well, sweetheart.
Yes.
Okay.
Be well. Be happy, Brittany.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Julie, how are you doing?
What do you think? One more? One more, maybe.
Okay. So you
Because
want
I
me to
think
pick?
we're at 2 hours, aren't we?
Yeah, we're at
Yeah.
2 hours now,
Let's
you
do one more.
guys.
You
Okay.
pick.
I pick.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, the pressure.
I know, right?
I want to do this guy because it's not often we get men in
No,
here,
let's
is
do a
it? No.
gentleman. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, plus
So,
my phone is down to 20%, I see. So that's why I'm a little worried. Yeah.
okay, yeah. So
Otherwise, physically and mentally, I could go longer today. I'm feeling really
oh,
good. Aren't
wow,
you?
good for you. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah,
Not too
yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Look at all these young people that are coming in. Wow, you guys.
Oh, thank you.
You're going to be the big 21 in a few months.
Woo!
Ooh. Ooh.
Congratulations. Oh
You're going to
yeah,
be legal
2000.
around the world. Ooh. Party, big party.
Like at least
Um,
thinking like I haven't been drinking already. Come on.
so I'm going to say it's Nivolan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Well, how were
Nivelin.
you going to say it? Nivolan?
Nivelin is what I was
Nivolan?
thinking, but that
Nivolan?
could be right.
Yeah, I think it depends. Like everyone
Nivelin.
pronounces their vowels differently. That's how, right?
Nivelin is a handsome young lad.
He is. He
Oh,
is, and I think he's wearing a tie. Okay, very
yeah,
dapper.
very professional.
Yes.
Yes.
So, and we pronounced it right.
Oh, good.
Nivelin? Did I say
Nivelin.
Nivelin? Nivelin. Nivelin. Okay, so I don't think I'm just scrolling back to see if he had a question.
Okay.
Oh, he's from South Africa.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Thank you for
Welcome. I was
joining
going to say, welcome
us.
to Canada and the USA,
And
even
the
though you're over,
US.
yeah, in the US, because Julie's in the US.
That's right.
Yeah, no, I think he just wants general.
All right.
Just scrolling through.
Well,
Yeah.
Nivelin
Okay.
has a fantastic idea. The Ace of Swords popped out for the energy that you're sitting on. So something has come to you, some kind of revelation, idea, some kind of learning, some kind of path for you that is intriguing for you. It's connected to the divine, so it is spiritually guided, this idea that came into you. But it's causing you to be a little bit undecisive, like you can't see everything yet. There's information that's missing from you. So don't feel too pressured to make a decision on this idea anytime soon until you get all the facts, because there's some more information that needs to come into you. Past has been kind of struggle. This is competition and competitiveness and headaches, really, is what's coming to my mind. You've had some headaches in the past, maybe school, maybe I don't know, but there's been some struggles with that. But at the base of it all, you're taking a leap of faith. You're just going to step into this idea that you've had, and you're going to run with it. You don't know what's involved. You don't know what it's going to take. You don't know anything about this idea, but you're going to take that leap of faith and you're going to trust the divine. Part of that you don't know is that's going to cause you to let down to really release all those burdens. The idea, the decision, it's all going to help you to release. And that's going to be the crucial thing, because that will lead you into the Hanged Man, where you start to see it all differently. And this new leap of faith is going to just force you out of this stuck energy that you've been in, trying to please everybody around you, trying to do the right thing. You're always trying to look for the light, which is fantastic. You're a fantastic energy. I can just feel you. You're always trying to do right. You're always trying to do the right thing. And Spirit recognizes you. Spirit wants you to know we see you and we appreciate you and everything you try to portray. And your character is very, very strong. You have a very strong character, and Spirit wants you to know they love that about you. You're authentic, you're you, and no matter what anyone's saying around you, you've got an idea, you've got something here. So run with that. Spirit wants you to know, run with that idea. Don't get caught up in the details of it or how it's going to happen. Because right now you can't see how it's going to happen. It's a surprise. Spirit wants to surprise you with this, with all your hard work. They want to have you be surprised. They want you to be tickled with it. So that's why they're not revealing what this is yet, because clearly they want you to change your perspective on something before you can get there and look at it differently. Look at it with fresh new eyes and a new perspective. And that'll open everything up for you, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, he's a sensitive old soul.
Yeah, I could see
but
that.
also, he's here to like break the rules.
Yeah.
As well. So
absolutely.
And like, I'm losing the word, like trailblaze? No.
Yes.
Trailblazing?
Yes.
Trailblazing. That's what I keep hearing with him. So
yes.
I feel like this coming year, that's what it's about. It's like you're going to be trailing and you trailblazing. I don't know how to say it. I can hear it in my head and it's like, come on now, come on. What are you trying to say? So
I know. I get tongue-tied. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's what it is. So I keep hearing, like, he wrote here at the end, and I put it up, like he's been through a breakup and it's affecting him. And he says, yeah, but I'm young. So it's like,
yeah, that doesn't make it hurt any less.
Yeah, that's it. It's all, love, no matter what age, it can be heartbreaking, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Especially when you go through a breakup. Because I feel like you really cared and, you're all in, you go all in. A part of me, though, it's like, I want to say, like, you got to experience singlehood, though. And this could be the year that you're doing that. And there's something about better. I keep hearing better. So I don't know if that means, I do sense, I'm going to be honest here, I do sense like there's something about you two trying it again, like trying to get together or trying to make it work or getting back together. But I keep hearing better. So I don't know, like, I want to say there's someone better, or, there's a better relationship out there for you besides this person. But I mean, the choice is yours. I don't want what I'm saying to dictate or prevent you from, moving in a direction you want to move in.
Yeah.
I want to say, though, like, I keep getting like, this is his year too about masculinity, and I keep getting like showing off. So it could be like, maybe this is your year where you're showing off what you're made of, what you're worth, what you can do, what you need. And, this could be like, connected not only to your career life, like your professional life, but personal life as well. I'm also getting like, don't settle. So, like, for me, if anything, don't settle too young. Like, there's no rush to commit or to get married, if that's what you were thinking. I don't know if like that showed up for some reason. And I get cooking.
Yes.
With him. So I don't know if he likes cooking. I mean, we all like to eat, but I mean, I wonder if he likes to cook or he's into cooking, but I get cooking, and there's something about like groundbreaking. So I don't know if this is about you know, you are a chef and you're wanting to open up a restaurant, or you got recipes, or there's something, I don't know, but cooking
Maybe that's
comes
the
up.
new idea that's come in. Yeah, maybe.
Because I really feel like this is a year like he wants his professional life can take off. Like there's something trailblazing with his professional life. And you know,
it's gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna
yeah.
work, this new venture.
And I'm just looking at what his date of birth adds up to, and you know, it's a 5, and that's about freedom. So a part of you, even though you want to be in a relationship or you know you want love, a part of you also likes the freedom to come and go as you please, or to be, you need to be you, or you know, to be, have your free time. And I want to say like travel and trips comes up too. Like travel and trips is very important to him. And you know, like he's looking at opportunities, like, you know, where can he go? And I'm wondering if this is like about moving to another country.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And making his way that way. And it's like, I don't know if your ex would be into that. That's, you know, like, it's like, I kind of want to like, oh, like would go along, but would not be happy, you know?
Yeah. Right. Well,
And that could make you feel tied down.
I think the ex is not appreciating this new energy that's come into you, Nivelin. You're really taking control. You're the boss now, and you are making all the moves. Like before, you were trying to make everybody else happy. So we all love making people happy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're people pleasers, but you're kind of taking that back now. You're going to be the leader now, and she's going to come to you for her happiness, right? I do see her or him, I'm not sure, but I do see that energy coming toward you and wanting, because they know what a catch you are. They know that you have it all, and you're kind and you're compassionate and you're giving, and that's rare in this world. So I do see that energy coming back toward you. But I think you're going to be too independent and confident when that time does come. I think you're just going to be like, you know what? You can be a friend. You can be my friend, but I've got bigger and better to go do now. And I really feel that. I really do.
Yeah. And, you know, the other thing too, I want to say, like, I feel pressure from a female. So I don't know if there's pressure, let's say, from your mom, or if you have a sister or an auntie or grandmother, like to hurry up and settle down. You know, like that's what I get. And I keep getting like, no, freedom. Like, you know, you got to go out there more, make trail ablaze first, or do like your freedom comes up for him. And so I just want to say, you know, don't settle. And that's, you know, if there's pressure from the family for you to settle down, don't settle. Like, you know, just try to hold your own and trail your blade, you know, make your trail, or blaze your trail, or whatever.
Blaze your trail.
Blaze your trail.
We're going to coin that phrase.
Yeah.
Blaze your trail.
You know, you won't be single forever. Like you know, you'll be in a relationship, but it's almost like now's not the time for you to settle down and, let's say, get married and start a family.
Or your choice.
Yeah. I just feel like the next few years or so, it's about you, you know, setting up your professional life and you know,
for sure.
And I'm wondering if part of this has to do with moving. Like if you're wanting to relocate, that's a big move. Like that takes a lot of work. And
you've got to be brave. You're very brave, though. I can see that in the card. You're very brave. Yeah.
So, anyways, I hope all those messages helped.
Yeah, that seemed kind of all over, didn't it?
It did. Yeah. Yeah. But I think too, because maybe I'm waning as well.
Maybe. Me too. All right. Let's wrap this up.
So you're done?
Before my phone dies. I'm afraid my phone's going to die, and then I'm going to be like, I got to get that message out, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because your phone is dying. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my energy is getting low.
Yeah. All day I'm going to be thinking of who I was reading for and how I'll have to contact them.
So I know there's some of you guys, you know, at the end are like anxious for one, and it's like, please read me, and I'm so sorry we didn't get to you.
We will.
So Carla, I saw you, and I'll do Carla real quick. Real quick.
Let's do
Carla, when's your date of
birth? If my phone dies, Carla, I'm not thinking about you tonight.
So Carla, I'm just quickly before, Julie, and then we're going to wrap things up, everyone. Yes. Oh, here we go. general read that she needs to know.
Yes.
August. Oh, happy birthday. You just had a birthday a few weeks ago.
Carla. Oh, travel on the horizon for Carla. Something in the home life seems to not be great right now. But let's see what you don't know. Ooh, maybe a pregnancy or something. I'm not sure, but the Empress popped out on what you don't know. So that's interesting. That means you're very receptive, very fertile, or maybe a new birth around you. Somebody finding out that they're pregnant. Because right now you've got some information coming in. You're sitting here. Is that card again? So a lot of people are getting some clarity on some things that they were confused about. And this is a great card because clarity helps everything to make our decisions, right? So it seems like there was, this was your blocking card, what was blocking you. And this is the happy home, happy everything card, right? There's my warning for my phone. Okay. But this is the happy home life. So it feels like it's a little unsteady, your home life right now. There's something that needs to kind of be balanced out. It doesn't seem to be much reciprocity. So somebody's taking a little bit more than they're giving with you. And that never feels good. So be mindful of who's around you and who's taking your energy, because it seems to be somebody's really loving your energy. You have a great energy. I can feel it. So I would want, everyone wants a piece of that sometimes. So just be mindful of that and put up some boundaries. And at the base of it all is the King of Cups. This is probably an older man but guidance, a solid person with their emotions. They're not all over the place. It's a solid emotional bond that you are aware of. This is nothing you don't know about. But what's to come for you that you don't know about is travel. And this is great. So you're planning and you're traveling and you're really carving out something new for yourself, something really that does take travel, though. I don't know what kind of travel, maybe by sea or airplane. Some kind of travel, though, is coming up and it's in the unknown for you. So you don't see it coming. So that's really exciting. Maybe it's a spontaneous trip.
She did share her daughter's having a baby.
Oh, there you go. There's why the Empress
that would
was
be
there.
So the pregnancy doesn't always, have to be related to you having a baby, but that's
congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And pregnancy too could be about, new ideas, right? So it's interesting you brought up family and home because this is a big year for you quickly, Carla. So you are in a 6-year cycle and her date of birth adds up to a 6.
Oh boy.
So this is in numerology, this means test and reward time. So are you being true to your soul self?
Good question. Yeah. And that's what that
she said number 9. I don't know where you got number 9, Carla, because I added August. Yeah, I've added it 3 times now and I keep getting 6. So anyways, so the 6 cycle, I just feel like you got to really own it this year. Like you got to own who you are, take responsibility for your feelings, your actions, your thoughts, your moods, and try not to place blame on anyone or anything. Even though it might be the fault of that person or the fault of this thing, you got to own your role in it. The more you can do that, the easier life will be.
Yeah. I feel that.
I also want to say, this is your year to be of service. So you're here to help and to take care of those around you.
Yes.
So you did share your daughter's having a baby. So I'm wondering if you're going to be called upon to help her with that. Maybe, spending time in her own home or having your daughter come to you in your own home. But yeah, I keep getting like, you gotta own your stuff. Like this is your year to take responsibility for who you are and what you do and what you're about.
Yeah. Don't be ashamed. Own it.
And own it. And, taking care. So, taking better care of who you are and those around you.
Yes.
And your well-being. So make sure like you stay healthy and you eat well, sleep well, those kind of things.
Yeah. Don't feel like taking care of yourself is selfish. It's not.
Yeah. So anyways, that's quickly what I'm going to share. I hope those messages helped. Thanks for allowing us to read for you.
Yes.
I don't understand what your last comment meant. But anyways, thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
everyone, we're done.
Yes. Thank you all so very much. I so appreciate it.
Yes. I'm just going to go up here. So yeah, so thanks everyone for being here. What else did I wanted to do? See, I'm just losing my train of thought.
I know. I'm waning now. Now my energy is gone. Like my phone. I drained like my phone.
There we go.
So
well, yeah. So if anyone got missed, I mean, it wasn't intentional.
That's what I was just gonna say.
We do this type of show once a month, every month. So stay tuned for that. For when September's will be, we haven't decided yet, but we appreciate you all being present, whether you got read or not.
Yes.
We appreciate all of your support. We also appreciate all the referrals. We are available too for personal reading. So if you want a session with us personally, just reach out by email.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter where you are in the world, we can connect and read for you. With the internet, the technology that we have, distance is not an issue.
Right.
So yeah, don't be shy, reach out and we'd be happy to connect with you. What else? Anything else you wanted to add?
Oh my gosh. Just thank you all so much. This is my favorite thing to do. And
we do. We enjoy this.
Yes. Always have so much fun doing it. So we'll see you on the next read for sure. We'll be here.
Yeah. So everyone, it's a long weekend in some places, like I know in Canada and the US.
Ooh.
So for anybody who's traveling, or even if you're staying close to home, be well, stay safe, enjoy.
Yes.
And again, thanks for all of your support.
Thank you. And you're all superstars.
You're all superstars. We all are.
We all are.
Okay, everyone. Be well, stay safe, love and light. Thank you. Bye.